Good news. You might have seen that I've joined the Public Accounts Committee taken over from Catherine Connolly. The Public Accounts Committee, or PAC, is the committee that scrutinises all public expenditure that happens in the state. So it's a really good opportunity to expose the profiteering that goes on by the private sector from the state and mismanagement that takes place and put pressure on Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael. I've been on it now for 2 meetings. First of all, we had the Office of Public Works in. They're the body that manage all of the properties owned by the state. 2 things in particular that I was highlighting there is, one, the scandal of these maintenance contracts. These are jobs that previously would have been done in-house are now being outsourced to companies like PJ Hegarty and Sensori, which is the company that built the bike shed at enormous expense and massive profit. Well, it turns out that between them they had a contract that was expected to be worth 20 million euros, and the state ended up paying more than 125 million euros. The other scandal that was exposed when the OPW were in before us was the fact that a majority of all the public buildings that you see being used by the state are not actually owned by the state. Instead, we're renting them, often at extortionate prices, from private landlords. Just one building, the distillery, we're paying over 10 million euros a year for, and it sat empty for more than 3 years. Then last week we had Inland Fisheries Ireland in, where I was raising with them the scandal of the massive Blackwater fish kill, where literally tens of thousands of fish were killed because of pollution, and they weren't able to find out who or what was responsible. There were also numerous scandals over the past number of years, with more cars available to the IFI than even they had staff, whereby about 1 in 5 of all the staff members had access to a credit card. And there was a scandal around the renting out of a fishing lodge that was owned by IFI. I also exposed the fact that basically we were paying, the state, the public, was paying for the former CEO to be on leave. They weren't able to tell me what sort of leave that he was on, but he was on leave for about a year, not working, and we were paying for him during that. This week, we have the Revenue Commissioners coming in, and the following week we've got the Department of Social Protection. If you have any information that you think I should know, if you have questions that you think I should be posing, please get in touch, give us the information, and we'll be keeping people updated on our work in PAC over the coming weeks and months.